a little shawty. She off of Molly, she in love with the drugs. Wanna fuck when I'm done, kick it out, no time for fun. If you talking, show me what's up, got let's take away.
Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you how to do like cool effects and After Effects, like really advanced stuff. Thing is, this part 2 is not really a part 2 from my old video because some of the footage went missing and stuff. So we're just gonna use this, but this will apply to my last video. This is just showing you how to get these effects and stuff. So first off, you start with something like this. This is the main kind of base, I guess. No, let's just make sure you have caught it. So we've got the different parts. So basically what will happen is so if you watch my first part, you'll see how to get the footage in, just all organized. So you have something like this, right? All these files here, and then what you do is so let's just select these. So holding shift and then left clicking, do that, and then you just go composition, new composition. Oh, sorry. Pre-compose, right? So right click, pre-compose, make sure these are 2 ticks, and give it a name. So part 1, alright? So we're just gonna go back. Yeah, so see, I got part 1, part 2, and then here I have the audio. So this is the kind of workflow you want to have. So let's start from the top, the intro, and what we have here. Okay, so this is not really needed, so I can just delete this. So we have this blank screen here, not much, and then what actually happens is here, I actually have an audio file in here, but I took it out last minute. You don't need it. Basically, if we just run this on the main one, and then let's just play.
You got 2 minutes.
Okay, that sounds really weird. Probably because the frame rate is a bit different. Let's just bring it down. So if this happens, all you need to do is you need to click it here on your audio, and then there's actually 23 frames. So we're going to do the same.
You got 2 minutes.
I'm just going to turn down the volume a bit, and this actually just, and this composition here, if we go comp, and if we go composition settings, it is actually 24. So let's just change that back. So you can listen here, guys. So on this beat where this thing is, so if we go down to waveform, we can see, and using Alt and the mouse scroller, we can zoom in. You can see around out here is, see this? So basically the first clip I play here from the intro starts on that beat drop, and from here we got a few different layers. So let's turn this off. This is actually the lightning. Then we've got this. Now I didn't want him talking because it just kind of threw it off, because this is actually later from the music video. This isn't the original start. This is actually kind of later. So I didn't want this talking here. The effect didn't turn out too well because I didn't actually want to put too much time into it. But so basically the first thing here is I created a new adjustment layer. So what you do is you go layer and new adjustment layer, right? And it will put a new one in the timeline, something like this. I'm just going to delete that, right? Oh wait, Control Z, and then you just want to drag the ends and put it to where you want it. Probably just Control Shift D. That will cut it at a certain point. Doesn't really matter where. You just want to put it, and then you can drag it in like that. So you've done all that. So here, and then we got this tool here, which is the masking tool, and we just drew around our thing, right? Once I complete this, you see the blur extends now to that. Okay, so I'm just going to undo that because that's unneeded, but you just draw around like so, and you left click to do the point, and then when you want to join it together like so, you make a triangle, and then you click on the first point you made, and it'll complete. Okay, once you've done that, hit F on the keyboard, then you'll bring up this mask feathering. I believe I also did something else. So these settings, oh, no expansion. So basically, if I just set this to 0, and let's just click on another layer, not that layer, okay, Control Z, V, okay. As you can see, it's very blatant. We zoom in, there's a clear line, and if I just change that back, now you see it kind of blends, it's more gradual. You want this kind of thing. Alright, so that's that layer. Oh, and how did I get the blur on it? I did effects, and then we just go, you want to go into blur, blur and sharpen, and I did Gaussian blur. Make sure your layer is selected, so you left click on it. I've already got one here, and then 52. Oh, and you could probably press this too. That's actually better. That's more to do with the edges, but it just makes it even more cleaner. But the feathering helps, so it doesn't. Just turn this on, even though if it doesn't, and make sure this is both. The default settings are here, so that's all you really need. So just 52 and then, but so basically you can just drag this, and as you see, you can get a feel for what you want. It doesn't really matter, it's just 40-50 range. Okay, that's done. Let's move on to the next thing we added. So then we added this here. So how did I do this? So the first thing was so let's just duplicate this layer. So you press Control D, right? And let's say we want this woman here. I would just do something like this. So we want this woman. So Control Shift D, and we're cutting it. And we just want to cut it like so. Okay, and then click on it, and then go layer, and then we want to go time, and then freeze on last frame. Okay, so oh, there we go, it works. So basically we got this piece of footage here, see it claps, and then we got this thing here over top, and she doesn't clap or whatever. Okay, no big deal there. Alright, and then of course I just went with the pen tool, and then here you want to be more precise. Now how to do curves is that you hold down like so, and then you get this nice curve here, or you can go really small like this, just do something like this if you really want, or you can try and do these curves, up to you. And then let's just do a rough one. You're obviously going to do a better job than this. Okay, and then once you connect it, and then you got this kind of thing here. Okay, same thing, this is what I did here. Another thing I do is the shot's actually zooming in, and I make it so it looks like he is also zooming out. So how to do this? So let's just hit S, this is scale, hit the keyframe button, and we actually want it to start big, and then it gets smaller as the camera is zooming out, and you want to make this gradual, so you can just push this out so you feel, so it's very small. You want to make it subtle like I did there, and as this plays, okay, obviously that's not the best, let's just delete this. Okay, so that's that done. Then the last thing is this lightning here. Again, another layer mask, and then I used feathering. The only thing is if you press toggle, yours probably will look like this. You want to switch modes to this, and you want to make sure it's on add. Basically, if I put this on normal, you'll see what happens. See, it looks like this. So this is just some other footage I've shown in my other tutorials how to get footage off YouTube and that. So just watch that. Okay, let's move on to part 1. This is the next bit. Okay, again, playing with the sound. So if we just start this. So as it's doing this, the scar shots are coming off. It's not perfectly aligned because there's not enough scar shots or whatever. So, and then this thing, just using cutting, so I use Ctrl-Shift-D, and then when this last beat drop of the last trumpet sound is this, and then it cuts away. Okay, so there's no clip in here, and then when the music starts again, this is where it happens. Now let's go on to these glitch effects, because yeah, alright, so okay, so here's the first glitch effect here. Oh, this one here. So I've set it to screen, so just I've shown you. So you just want to search up on YouTube glitch effects, you want to download them, and basically if I turn this to normal, okay, so it is actually kind of transparent. So what did I do here? The opacity, I turned it down. So you press T on the keyboard, and like I've shown you, you just drag like so, or if you click it once, you can enter a value and just press enter there. And I'm going to change this to screen. And you can see these one mob, that's the name of the clip or whatever I downloaded, and you see this spread out. So let's just go to this point, and I've just done the same. The opacity is different. Alright, so another way to do it is just Control D. I think I used the same one. Oh no, I didn't. I remember what I did. So use Control D, you duplicate it, and then so at this point here, so we want something different. So basically you just drag a little bit like that and that. Okay, maybe there. See, we get something new, and it's not repetitive. Okay, so just keeps your videos like that. I'm just going to delete that. Alright, I'm going to go to the main one because it's kind of messy, that workflow. It's going to be hard for you guys to understand. So let's just go through, see if any effects we use. So just more glitch effects, and then here I have a shotgun shot on here, and now we get some speed up and some VHS. Now this wasn't perfect. Looking back at it now, I didn't review this much, but the problem is that you can't actually see much over this this glitch or whatever is happening here. So what I would actually do is just turn this down a lot. Now you where's, and then actually, so I'll just drag this and actually just put it underneath here. So this glitch that's happening here, so let's just go T, let's turn this up. Yeah, 5% is not long. Yeah, I can't see anything. Okay, who's on it? Bang. Something like this, so it's maybe less, just like that. Don't want it too overwhelming, but so something here. Okay. So we got this VHS thing here. So basically, this is what I actually should have done. Like, if I had looked over the footage, I would have seen this would look way better. So basically, there's a boring part here, and what I do is I speed it up, and I old-fashioned fast forwarding, or VHS as it's called. It's just really authentic, and you know, I like it. A lot of other people seem to do this as well, so now looking back, this probably isn't the best use of the fast forward, but there's another point where I do use this kind of fast forward, but kind of shows what happened with the fight here. So I just land on this house, I hear a chest. I've only got a shotgun here, so I'm hoping to get something else, and I get a P90, so it actually works out, and a big shield, so this was a good chest, to be honest. But anyway, this kind of takes away the action. I'd probably, looking at it now, I would have cut this chest bit out, just keep the action going. So probably so somewhere here I would have gone boom. And okay, so how do I do this other thing? So the first thing you want to do is, if I just click this, we've got these two clips here, and as I've said before, you just shift click, press pre-compose, and these two here. Okay, so it's going to make this new thing, new composition, where it's combined these all together. And if I go back to part 1, so what this allows us to do is if I hit Control T, Control Z here. So if you hit Control T, this will pop up. It basically is fast forwarding, essentially. It is quite hard to explain, so I would recommend you just search this up on Google, time remap. But essentially, here at the first point where you start your thing, you want to press the stopwatch here, the keyframe button, and then move along. So here, actually here, so what I'm going to do is, so this point here, this is where I get the chest right. What I want to do is just drag this back. Okay, not that far, just to where I land on the house, okay? So now playing this out. Okay, and then here. So basically, as you can see, it's going to speed up or slow down. See, obviously, if I drag that out, it's actually going to be much slower. See how it ends at this point, the more I push this keyframe out. So, that just, I don't know. Okay, so here, perfect example, speeds up, and then here, I slow it down. So basically, how do you do this, right? So let's just go to a new point so it doesn't confuse you, but let's just play this so you know what I mean. And I have this cool kind of distorted kind of slow, and you can hear the shots how it's just slowed down. So here, basically what you do is you hit the stopwatch here, and then you just drag this backwards. So this is going to be quite slow. See how slow that is? So you just get to the point, so say 2 seconds after the kill, and just drag it how much you want. And the thing is, it's really visual, so you can tell how much you want and stuff. There's other things you can do to make this like really smooth, but I don't want to go into it today. It's just the video is going to be too long. Okay, again, I use the same. Let's just show you how I use the zoom. So I'm going to leave a link to a video of how to get this. But basically, so I select here, let's use a distortion zone. So as you can see, I got all these presets here of transitions and stuff, but you can use these on kills as well. And so pre-select this, and we just press which one we want. So you click on the layer. So I'm going to click here, and all it's going to do is it's going to replace this. This might lag a lot. Okay, and we're going to have a whole different zoom now, so it's going to be this radial flip thing. Okay, I don't want to play this because it's just going to melt my computer because I'm recording at the moment. But you can kind of see that it's rotating or whatever. Alright, another way to do it is, so if I click, so I want to do a transition here, what happens here, if I go here, okay, so it kind of cuts to a new clip or whatever. So here I want to do a transition here, click on the clip one, so the clip that's got the endpoint here, so here, see that's got the endpoint here, clip or whatever, again it's just going to melt my computer, oh okay, so basically it's going to put it here, say you want to transition between here or whatever, and then boom, transitions to here. Okay, so this midpoint where it's like comes in the middle where it's like blank or whatever, it's going to be on the end of the clips because these are really like transitions, but as I said you can use them on kills. Quite like these, they're just fast and easy to use, so I'm going to show you a link to how to get it, motion blur. It's just a whole lot of transitions and stuff. But yeah, let's just go back to the clip comp. And so I use the VHS again. As you can see, this is too much here. It's hard to tell what's going on. But the reason why I included this kind of gameplay here is that this was like a really good zone rotation. I was getting pressured really heavy and I managed to come out of this alive. I was low mats, low health, everything. I actually managed to kill the guy here. So let's go into this part here, and we've got a few effects. Again, I'm not going to go over this too much. So basically, again, screen, pressing T, lowering the opacity and stuff, and then it fades away, okay? Not much to get from here, right? So we're just going to skip past this, but you just search up smoke, whatever, on YouTube, just download it, and boom. This is something different. Now this is called Saber. It is a free thing, Video Copilot Saber. And basically what you want to do is you go layer, and we're going to do new sort. I'm going to go here. Okay, yeah, so this was used for something else. So basically, if I duplicate this right, and let's just go, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay, Saber. So what you do is you just go effects. I want to reset this. There's so much on here. I believe there's a mask as well. Maybe not. Oh no, let's just use the default. Alright, so there's a few things you can do here. So let's just delete this. So if we do, so you select the layer, right? Just push Saber, and you're gonna get this, right? First thing you can do is if you use upper mode, mask glow, maybe enable masks, customize core, and then we use layer masks. So here, so this thing here, and then what you want to do is allow mask path, and then you want to change it. Okay, and that's kind of what I did. I added some more points, but so you can just see what you can do with this. This is so here. I don't know why it's not adding new points. I'm trying to add more points. Oh, here we go. So here, boom. Then here again. See that? Now obviously you're going to do some manual things, so here it is kind of weird. Okay, so you gotta just manually just hide it to make your things. So here, like this is just, I don't know why, you know, just asking yourself why is it doing that. Yeah, so it has really bad unwinding mechanics. Now, that's just one, and then you can select these presets here. It's a default art reactor, and you just change this how you like. Vector, okay. So let me just disable that. So you just do that, making a new black layer, right? Let's just turn this one off. I'm on site, and I just left this one how it is. I don't use any mask for this, just because I like the default placement of it already. And make sure you just hit the screen. Right, it's going to get rid of this black, and that's what you want. Okay, so let's just go back to part 2, and this is how I did these. I just animated them. Same with that one. Okay, that's nothing. And there, this big flash here, this glow we see here. So here, it is quite blinding. I think the scale, I pressed S, just scaled that up a bit. And this thing, this was actually just from gain, just putting this on screen, opacity, whatever, just changing this. And this is just positioning, so on the shotgun, when the shotgun's fired, it makes this big face here. So you can just search up stuff like this on YouTube again. I'm not going to cover too much more, because I'm just repeating what I did here in the video. There's not really much more. The only other thing I would cover is some more glitch effects here I use, but at this point here I believe, so at some point middle child, the text comes up, and it is pretty cool. On cinematics, yeah, that's, so here, okay, so what did I do here? So again, using motion blur, I'm going to have a link to it, just a video how to get it. Okay, and then so basically I got an image, right, and then you just go file, import file, and then let's just do this now, and then you just go and find your image, right, and then you drag it on. Then you, here as you can see, you just adjust these little boxes here, see where these boxes are, okay, and then you just adjust it how you want it. And then on here we've got this,
Oh!
now there was another effect on here, I don't know where it's gone. Oh, okay, so here it is here. So I decided to use it here. If we hit U on the keyboard, it's going to show up any effects or anything with key. It's going to show all the keyframed parts. So like if I had scale with keyframe, when I press U, it's going to come up. So basically here at this point, I made a keyframe seeing the amount. So this is another effect that I'm going to show you how to get. Now this effect, I'm going to show you a video to how to get it or whatever. You can get this for free. It's by the same guys that did Saber, but it will come with a watermark on it, so I don't know how practical that is to you guys, but I'll show you a video how to get rid of it. But yeah, whatever, just it'll be in the description. And so you just press Twitch right, and then same thing, make sure your layer selected, it's going to come up. I don't want to repeat this, but here the amount set to 0, go to the point on the kill right here, and I've set this to 70. You just drag it along, right? Find the sweet spot that suits your video or whatever, and then on the enable you want to tick scale and slide. These are the ones I personally believe. Blur light is pretty good as well. So anyway, no, you don't really need to change the feed. So under operator controls, go to slide. You want to set the slide RGB up to whatever. 30 is fine, just drag it. So basically you're going to get this here, which is really cool. And then once you've had enough, because it is pretty repetitive, this effect, you probably want to stop it. Then you hit it to 0, okay? So again, this really, it all works together, it flows. So the song title here on that kill there, boom, and I made sure to do it on the beat drop. So if we just come down here, this is like one of the better, see that scale, the line here, you know it's a good beat drop or whatever. Boom, okay. And that is it. Now the last thing is, what you do is, so if I press close here and we go to project, so this is, so we click comp. So what you do is you go, so you right click and then you do new comp from selection. This is what I coded. So here you're gonna put some effects on it. So it's gonna have your control. Okay, so it's just like pre-composing or whatever. So you just want to, I would recommend over here just searching up levels, alright? And if we just go effects, okay, and I've got selected color here. And basically, I'm going to leave a link to this guy followed. It'll show you how to do this color grading, but these are the effects you want: levels, selective color. So this is just to get a stylized look. I would recommend these two effects to put on your video. But I might change this up because I use the same one. What I've done is I've made a preset, right? And so if you just go animation presets and then use the presets, then CC Submit is mine. I believe you can. Effects. No, I can't remember how. Okay, animation, save animation preset. So here, and you just click OK, and then you just create your own one. So just going to, and then I've got this set. So it saves the settings of these color things, so I don't have to change them. And you can create as many as you want, and just have them saved and ready to use, and you can adjust them. So just a quick little demonstration. See if I, so the blues here. See, as I drag this, it will change. Oh, we're lagging. Again. Oh. But yeah, that is the main effects you need to know. But I'm probably gonna do something else later. Yeah, but alright. Before everything crashes, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
I'm stressed out. Think I need a blunt, a 5.